Hi, and welcome back. I'm Dr. Michael Breus, the sleep doctor. I'm a clinical psychologist and board-certified sleep specialist. For the next few minutes, I'm going to teach you ways to get better sleep so you can perform and think at your best. In our last video, I talked about how different types of light affect us differently and how they affect our sleep. Specifically, I talked about blue light and how recent studies have shown it to be devastating to our sleep and our circadian rhythm. A while back when I was on CBS This Morning, we were discussing about blue light exposure and how to manage it. I introduced a new study that was conducted on blue light's negative effects on the human brain and how it interferes with your sleep. The study of healthy young adults found that exposure to blue light from computer screens between the hours of 9 and 11 p.m. did three different things. First, it shortened the subject's total sleep time. Next, it significantly suppressed the subject's melatonin production. And finally, it diminished overall sleep quality in those subjects by increasing the frequency of nighttime awakenings. This study was substantiated by other studies that show that short wavelength blue light suppresses your body's melatonin production more than twice as much as other light wavelengths. As many of you know, melatonin is a natural hormone produced by your body to help you begin the sleep process. It's been long known that exposure to light will trigger your body to slow down melatonin production because your body assumes that when you're exposed to light, it must be daytime and you shouldn't be sleeping, so no melatonin for you. But that's what this new study found, was that not all light affected melatonin production the same way. Blue light, the short, high-energy light coming from the sun, your phone, computers, TV, indoor lights, that's what shuts down your melatonin production more than twice as much as other colors. This means that blue light is stopping your body from producing what you need for a good night's rest, and the other wavelengths are not. So if you can avoid or filter out just the blue light from hitting your eyes in the evening hours, you will allow your body to produce its own natural sleep aid in the amounts that you need to get a restful, full night of sleep. In another study comparing the effects different colors of light in the visible light spectrum have on humans in sleep, blue light was also found to alter your circadian rhythm by twice the degree of other colors. By interfering with your body's 24-hour circadian rhythm, blue light can have a significant detrimental effect on your health by creating problems with your cardiovascular, metabolic, and immune systems, and also disrupting your mood and compromising your cognitive functions. When your circadian rhythm is out of sync, you think, feel, and perform below your best. And over time, your health can be put at risk. And out of all of the colors of the spectrum, blue light is hurting your circadian rhythm the most. Researchers have also found that blue light prevents your body temperature from dropping during the night, which is one of the key elements of your body's progression into sleep. If your body temperature doesn't drop, you won't sleep well. These researchers found that blue light exposure keeps your body temperature elevated to daytime levels because basically it thinks your body's in the daytime. And that's the big takeaway. Blue light makes your body think it's daytime, so your body responds and behaves as if it needed to be awake and active. A key component of the study compared the effects of blue light and red light, a longer wavelength light at the other end of the visible light spectrum. Scientists found that red light exposure during the same 2-hour evening time period did not interfere with sleep and circadian biology the way that blue light did. Body temperature lowered and sleep progressed as normal. The takeaway? Nighttime blue light exposure is harmful to sleep and circadian rhythms. Taking steps to manage blue light exposure and limit it, including using red light sources during the evening hours and filtering out the blue, can make a real difference to your sleep and consequently your overall health. So how can we do this? How can you stop exposing yourself to blue light and telling your body it's daytime and supposed to be awake when it's actually nighttime and you want to wind down for sleep? In the last video, we talked about these, my Sleep Doctor blue light filtering sleep glasses that I recommend to my private patients and I use myself. And today I want to talk about a pre-bed routine I created called the Power Down Hour. 1 hour before your bedtime, I want you to start getting ready for sleep and try to limit your exposure to blue light. So, try to turn off all unnecessary lights, especially the really bright ones. Stick to lamps and lower wattage bulbs, or preferably non-blue light bulbs. And while I would personally recommend limiting your exposure to computers, televisions, and smartphones, I know that in today's day and age that might not be possible. And if that's the case, then try the Sleep Doctor glasses. They will allow you to block out the dreaded blue light in the hours before you go to sleep, which will also help you fall asleep faster and deeper. On another note, I really suggest to my patients to be careful of what you're doing on your phones and computers right before you sleep. Studies show that social media and other highly interactive forms of media like video games, graphic news, and stories are especially disruptive to sleep, and they should try to be avoided for the few hours before bedtime. Light exposure in this modern world requires modern solutions and strategies. We all have to pay attention to our light diets and use tools and products that are available to help the light in our lives enhance our health and well-being. I want to thank you all for joining me again and encourage you to keep watching this series so you can learn more of my tools, hacks, and knowledge that can get you the rest you deserve and you can start functioning at your peak performance. Remember to subscribe to this channel and tell your friends about the series so they too can achieve a great night's sleep. Be well. I'll see you next time. This is Dr. Michael Breus, the Sleep Doctor, wishing you sweet dreams.